All right. Hello, everyone. I'm Fred Susie, Assistant Superintendent for Dighton-Rehoboth Regional School District. Today, I'm joined with Superintendent Bill Rooney to talk about the next steps in the Dighton Elementary School project. So, tell us about this MSBA project and, most importantly, how Dighton residents can help shape what comes next. Bill, where are we in this process?
Fred, we're at a very important milestone in the process. Over the past few months, the school building committee has worked with architects, teachers, community members, engineers, and the Massachusetts School Building Authority to evaluate Dighton Elementary from every angle. We've studied the building's condition, traffic patterns, safety, infrastructure, and the long-term needs. So before the SBC recommends a preferred schematic design to the MSBA on July 27th, we want to hear directly from the Dighton community.
What are we asking our residents to do exactly?
Well, let me start with what we're not asking them to do. We're not asking people to choose a building, and we're not asking people to become experts in school construction. We're simply asking folks to take a brief survey to share what matters most to you. Should preserving the existing building be a priority? Is minimizing cost most important? Traffic patterns, safety elements, construction impacts. Understanding these priorities helps the school building committee make a more informed recommendation on July 27th.
All right, great. Well, you spent months studying the school. What's the biggest takeaways?
The biggest takeaway is that this is much more than an aging building. Throughout the process, we've confirmed many of the concerns that we identified when we first applied to the MSBA, including aging building systems, educational spaces that no longer meet today's needs, accessibility challenges, traffic and safety concerns, and current and future overcrowding that our temporary modular classrooms no longer mitigate. Now the question becomes, what's the best long-term solution for the students and families of Dighton, one that provides a safe, modern learning environment that is appropriately designed to serve the number of students we expect to educate for decades to come?
One question I heard from residents is, why should I support investing in an elementary school if I don't have children in the schools?
Well, that's a really important question. The reality is that the do-nothing option isn't free. When major systems fail, taxpayers will be responsible for 100% of those costs, and likely significant code upgrades as well. This current building is early 1950s construction, and it will take a tremendous amount of money to repair. Thanks to the MSBA grant process, we have the opportunity to receive substantial state reimbursement towards an approved project. And I think it's important to note that 70% of applying districts were turned away. If this vote fails, we go back to the line for several years. I firmly believe that strong schools strengthen communities, they help protect property values, they attract new families, and they invest in the future of Dighton. And one poignant point that many of us realize is that someone before us invested in the schools that we attended. This is an opportunity to thoughtfully consider the legacy that we leave for the next generation in Dighton.
So, Bill, can you tell us a little bit about the survey?
Sure. The survey is intentionally simple. I'm very grateful to the communications subcommittee of the school building committee, who spent a lot of time putting something together. It takes less than 5 minutes to complete, and you don't need any technical knowledge. The survey will be available from July 10th through July 22nd, both online and in paper form. I'd also encourage residents to visit our MSBA project website. There you'll find meeting presentations, FAQs, project updates, community engagement videos, and other resources in greater detail.
So, any final thoughts, Bill?
Yeah, if you live in Dighton, your voice matters. Whether you've lived here for 6 months or 60 years, whether you have children in the schools or not, this is an important community decision. So please take a few minutes between July 10th and July 22nd to complete the survey and learn more by visiting the project website, drregional.org/page/MSBA. Because the more voices we hear, the better informed the school building committee's recommendation will be.